Hello everyone. I have not updated this in a while because I was down with the flu and it pretty much sucked. For the past 2 weeks I was down with the flu. Um, so I will try to make this video short, but I will recap about how I was 2 weeks ago, and I originally wanted to post that up, but I was just so sick I couldn't do it. And I never did go to a doctor, though I wanted to, but I was just so tired that I didn't. But I hope you enjoy what I have to say. I've been so exhausted. My body is finally caught up with me and I finally got sick. So I went to the pharmacy today and I bought some medicine. The other day too I did go to the pharmacy, but the medicine here is not, the package will literally only last you for like a day and a half. At least the medicine that I've been getting is only like a pack of 10. And you take it 3 times a day, 30 minutes after your meal with, 2 pills 3 times a day. So that's literally like the whole box right there. So I had to buy 2 other boxes today because I ran out. And then I also bought this other medicine. It's like a shot bottle. It's pretty interesting. I don't know how it tastes yet, but I hear it's really sweet. So I will find out how that will taste. But yeah, I wish I brought my medicine here. I don't know why I didn't. I knew I should have. Like, that was a thought that I told myself, you bring medicine here, but at the same time, I think it was also, I didn't want to risk anything at customs. I didn't want any issues, but I know that people have brought their medicine here. So if you are traveling and you're planning on moving to Korea, I suggest buying a good supply of your own medicine. Otherwise, you can buy your medicine here, but it won't last you as long. But the medicine is pretty cheap. It was only 3,000 won, but honestly, that only lasts you for 1 day. So I might as well spend the bucks and get a good supply, like a 2 weeks worth of medicine, and it's reliable. So that's what I would do. Other than that though, it's been pretty easy. Pharmacies close early, that's the other thing. By the time I get out of work, the pharmacy's only open for like another hour or 2. Convenience stores don't sell cold medicine much. Not like pharmacies back at home in the US where you can buy anything at a pharmacy or a convenience store. Whereas pharmacies back at home are open later but close early here, and then a convenience stores back at home, you could probably find a little bit more variety of medicine. You maybe could buy like painkillers, or maybe find one medicine for colds. But in Korea, they're pretty specific about your medicine at a pharmacy, so, or getting a prescription there too. So going to the hospital here, I hear, is pretty easy as well too. I hear you don't pay more than 10,000 won, which is almost equivalent to $10 US. So that's pretty cheap too. So yeah, that's what it's like to be sick in Korea. Korea right now is experiencing fine dust in the air. They're blaming it on China right now. But honestly, air quality is just terrible in general, even where I'm from. So people have their masks on. I have a mask. I went running, which was actually a bad idea. I ran 5 miles on Monday and I had coffee with my co-teacher that Sunday before, and she was talking about the fine dust, and I didn't put the two pieces together. So I noticed that it smelled like smoke that Monday morning, and didn't think about anything about it. Bad day to choose a 5-mile run, and I did that with bad air quality. And then I'm pretty sure I swallowed a fly or some insect. But anyways, besides that, throughout the day too, when I was swallowing, it kind of felt like sandpaper. So I was like, oh no. So I should have taken it to that point where I've just slept and rested, but I didn't. So I didn't listen to my body. And now I know, so because I'm sick. But it's okay. It's an experience, and I'm actually kind of grateful that I get to figure things out like this too, because if I didn't, I wouldn't know how pharmacies work or where to go or know when pharmacies close. So it's nice to know that I kind of know where to go now. But again, it's also really nice if you are prepared beforehand. So bring some things before with you, and then when you run out, then you can go to the pharmacy. But for me, I literally just had ibuprofen, and I'm not going to rely on ibuprofen for my common cold because I get headaches pretty often. So I'd rather use that for that. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little tidbit about being sick in Korea. So basically, here are some tips that you should keep in mind. 1, take your medicine with you. Just take a supply, like a good month supply while you can. Again, the medicine here, it's pretty cheap, but it won't last you very long, so you have to constantly go to a pharmacy, or you have to go to the hospital and get a prescription and then go to the pharmacy and get your medicine that way. It can be a hassle depending on how far you live from a pharmacy, how sick you are, so just play it safe, bring some medicine with you, and you know that the medicine will work with your body because you know how that is. And 2 is, don't be afraid to go to the doctor. If you need to go to the doctor, do it. I didn't have any chance to do it, and there were a couple of times where I was ready to go, but my body was just so exhausted. I did not have that energy, but I kind of wish I did go. But I know where it's at, so that's okay. And 3, take somebody with you who knows Korean. A lot of the doctors and pharmacists do know English, but it is helpful to have somebody with you, and bring your alien resident card, your ARC, if you live here in Korea or going to be living here. That's a card that will be issued after you, about a month or so once you're here. But bring that with you too, because that will be required for you to pretty much do anything in Korea. But that's my main advice. Again, just bring your own medicine while you can. And also cough drops, another basic thing. You think you could buy it at a pharmacy or a convenience store. They're just like little small packs like this, that's all. So it's more like candy than a bag, so that's okay though. Other than that, that's all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a great rest of the day.